Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Gaming Insider. I have with me Sarah from Durham College. We're just setting up. Also, for the record, I hope no one judges me, but I play on 60 hertz and this feels incredibly weird, but I'm sure I'll play better. This is the future.
Peak performance.
I feel like a pro already. If we lose, it's a quick play. If we win, it's a comp.
Yeah, that's the strategy.
If you want to tell everyone what your gaming background is, how you got to where you are today, like what led up to it.
Before this, it was a little bit of everything. I feel like I tried everything out to see what stuck. But I started in university just with a club. So everyone kind of starts with grassroots volunteer work. So I followed that same trend. I went to a gaming club, fell in love with the LAN atmosphere, running events.
Which gaming club?
On UIT. So when I went to Ontario Tech, they ran LAN War.
Oh, that's crazy. That's sick.
So LAN War, I attended my first event, loved it. I worked the second event, and by my third event, I was the president of it.
Oh, wow.
So when I was working it, I put in the work. It was a small 150 to 300 attendee event, and I love paperwork. I wanted to be a secretary when I was younger because I was like, give me that paperwork.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll get it done.
So I did really good work when it came to sponsorships and getting partners to sign on. We ended up growing. By the time I was president, it was 1,300 attendees. We were the second largest collegiate LAN event in Canada.
That's crazy.
That was a lot
Kudos
of fun.
to you.
Thank you very much. But it took a great team behind me.
Oh, yeah.
Truly it does. It takes
sure.
a lot of teamwork.
What's this Ryan doing?
Yeet. Wait, me?
No, them. He's like chilling. Don't hurt Smiley Box. What are you doing?
I also like peeping people's IGNs when I play. Some of them I find are really funny.
Especially Overwatch players. Oh man, they get super creative. On this team, they got nothing though.
During my second year in presidency, Blizzard took notice of me and they hired me on for TESPA, which is their collegiate program, put me as their North Regional Coordinator, and my job was basically to help other schools in the North region, because they're split into 4 different regions, do the same things that I did, whether it was growing their community, helping them run events, talking to their leadership in their school about getting varsity on board.
Right.
So that inspired me to start varsity at Durham College and UIT.
It is Durham, right? It's not Durham?
Durham. I get that a lot, actually. Durham College and UIT, so I started the pilot program for a varsity team. I was like, let me show you proof of concept. Let me show you it works, lay the foundation. If it goes well, then please turn it into a full-fledged. Yeah. And it did, but by that time I was graduating. So I was like, oh no, I'm happy for you guys, but I'm out of here.
Yeah, it takes more than 4 years for sure.
During my 4th and 5th years of university, I was doing contract work for whoever was hiring. I did events in the States, mostly for TESPA. I worked on the Hearthstone Championship Tour doing broadcast and production. So I've kind of done a little bit of everything.
Everything, yeah. That's sick. And then now you're here, and tell us more about like what you do here and what you're preparing for the new school year, if you can.
So much. So much. So I'm the manager for the Durham College Esports Arena. It opened in April. It's still very, very new.
But it looks sick.
It's beautiful. Like I'm so happy walking into work every day.
It opened up in April?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We're a couple months in. And we've got so many plans. We've got to slow ourselves down once in a while and be like, okay, baby steps. Like don't rush into this.
Yeah.
We've got time. So I manage day-to-day operations, financial, sponsorship. All of the staff report to me, which is they're very, very sweet people.
I hope so.
They're very, very good. All of the events, the streaming, and the broadcasts. So it's kind of all underneath me. But Durham has a 3-pillar approach because I'm not the only esports head on Durham College grounds. There's Michael Cameron. He runs all of the academic. So they're looking to tie in academic components to the space. Broadcast and production students, sports management students, recreation and leisure. So they're going to tie them all into the space.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
So they'll be doing placements. They'll be doing co-ops. They'll be doing projects in here. So I'm really excited for that.
That's such a sick concept. Like broadcasting students coming here, practicing streaming, for example. That's exciting.
Yeah, and not just solo streaming. They'll be doing our tournament streams as well, so they get the hands-on experience.
Yeah. Wow.
And then the last one is, of course, varsity. We've got 8 varsity teams going into the upcoming academic year, and we're hoping they do very well. And they're underneath, of course, varsity.
What games are they doing?
They're doing League of Legends, Overwatch, Smash Ultimate.
Oh, wow.
We just added Dota 2 because everyone kept asking for it. Hearthstone, Rocket League, Rainbow Six Siege,
Fortnite?
Counter-Strike.
Oh, Counter-Strike. Okay.
Counter-Strike, yes.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
We
Interesting.
strayed away from Fortnite due to not being sure about any collegiate leagues. So the 8 teams we picked, we know that there's either CSL, TESPA, something that they can enter in.
Yeah, of course. That's so sick. That's exciting. So you came a long way. You kind of did everything, and then you finally found your passion at Durham College. That's crazy.
I love project management. It's kind of what I love to do. It has nothing to do with my degree though. So I'm really supportive of individuals who go to school for programs that relate nothing to business or esports, being like, you can still do it. Like, you can still show them that you're qualified.
You don't need a degree. That's basically what we're saying.
But if you do need a degree, Durham College will be offering that next year.
The plug. Okay. When you found out you got the role, what did you celebrate, and how did you?
I was in the middle of a board game cafe when they called me.
Oh man, that's crazy.
So I was trying to kind of contain myself, being like, okay, you're in public, like, just chill.
Yeah.
And I applied for the job on my way back from Lane ETS because I was working broadcast and production, project management. And I asked the driver of our car to pull over into an en route so I could type up a resume and cover letter to submit it because I had 4 hours left of the deadline.
That's crazy.
Oh,
you typed it on your phone.
I brought my laptop.
Oh, okay.
I brought my laptop with me.
That
would be impressive, though.
Oh shoot, you were going in. I'm healing you.
Okay, in I go. Say we're going in, then we're doing it.
Big plays, big dubs. Oh my goodness. What's your favorite esports moment?
Favorite esports moment, though? Am I allowed to pick something recent? Because the fact that a 16-year-old won $3 million.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And especially for me, that's very impactful because I work at a college. On a day-to-day, I'm trying to explain to parents that
you can take this somewhere.
It's only negatively stigmatized if you don't educate yourselves on how this can go
Yeah.
and how much value there is in it for your children.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you don't have to be a competitive player. You could be like me. You could be a project manager. You could be a coordinator, a brand ambassador. There's so many possibilities.
Exactly.
But until big things hit the news like that, they don't pay
know.
attention.
Yeah. They have to educate themselves better.
Yeah.
Like they assume that it's just playing games all day, but it's not just that. There's people who set it up. There's people who make the games. There's people who showcase the games on live TV or YouTube. YouTube is just TV nowadays. But yeah, as you said, like there's more to esports than just gaming.
And we had that issue when we were planning our summer camps. We have to keep it very careful. So only 1/4 of our summer camp is actual gameplay.
Oh, okay.
There's
interesting.
gameplay,
Okay.
there's education, offline activities, a little bit of everything, just so that they get their fill of gaming, but they're also learning very important skills as well.
So do you have an example of like a recent encounter where a parent was like, you know, there's no point to gaming, or like, I don't want my son to game all day or game at school, for example?
I don't have an example of a recent parent, but we did have examples of teachers actually here at college. They weren't negative about it per se, but they didn't understand it, and because they didn't understand it, they didn't support it.
Right.
So what we did is we had a professional development day.
Oh wow.
We invited a bunch of professors and staff here on campus to come in. There was a 20-minute presentation on esports. My section was 20, so we did 40. My section was on community involvement, growth. The other 20 was on competitive play. And once we started mentioning that it's more than just playing video games, and we started tying it into academic growth of the industry,
They start to understand.
And
That's
then
good.
they were all willing to play a game after. I got to see them all on the computers, and they had a good time.
That's sick. That's
I put them
inspiring.
on Rocket League because it's easy to pick up.
Yeah.
You just need to know a couple keys and
You're good to go.
yeah.
That's sick. That's smart too.
They loved it. Now they want a departmental league for Rocket League, and I'm all for it.
Set it up.
And you've just kind of got to be patient, because if you can take the time to explain it to them, then they'll take the time to listen.
Yeah. You just gotta set it up for them. You know what? On their, just playing devil's advocate, for them to, not enjoy the program or understand esports, I think some of it is justifiable, only because maybe there's not enough resources for people to learn.
Yeah, and it's been growing so quick. If you're not in the industry, how do you keep up with it?
Yo, how did we win?
Big dubs.
Yo, big dubs. What the?
Big dubs and pro snipes.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my goodness, I don't understand. Because I get a lot of parents asking me too, like, you know, because I do a lot of Fortnite tournaments. They're always asking me like, you know, what can they do with this, and you know, I'm kind of worried about my kid falling addicted to
they
it.
get worried, right? Well, it doesn't help that gaming disorder was released as an
Yeah.
official disease, and that kids are saying they're addicted to gaming.
Yeah.
So what they do see from the media isn't always good things.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure if they saw like that that private event you guys had, educating the staff, they would probably think otherwise.
hopefully that's what we're hoping to do, and that's
Yeah.
kind of the big push between our giant collegiate event that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
The whole point is to not only invite the teams to come out and play, so we've got 16 colleges and universities from across Ontario coming out to compete, but we're also inviting out their varsity directors to be like, you already have a team, you're
Yeah.
already competing, look at what we can do. We can help you grow to something that you're comfortable with, because
Yeah.
naturally you don't have to go to the same extents that we did.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost a bit of a challenge to invite them out to a collegiate league and show them how their teams perform.
Because they're usually not there.
Or they might not even know that they have a team. So we're tracking which schools have which teams and trying to educate their departments, because sometimes students might be too afraid to educate them themselves. Or
Right.
the department may not give them the time of day. So we're hoping to be able to interfere. Well, interfere is a bit of a harsh word. We're hoping to mentor and
Yeah.
help grow that connection.
Exactly. No, I get you. I get what you mean.
So when it comes to women in gaming, I understand that they feel the need to have events specifically for themselves so that they can feel comfortable competing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that needs to be at the competitive standpoint.
Right.
I think things like socials are really great for women empowerment, because then you're meeting other women in the industry. You're
Yeah,
finding
you're
yourself
networking.
positive role models.
Mm-hmm.
But competitive-wise, I don't think there needs to be a segregation.
Right.
And when there is a segregation, you can tell the difference. And I don't think that's a good thing, because if you do a male tournament and a female tournament and you offer less prize pool for the female tournament,
Oh,
you're just
no.
bound to be caught in a controversy.
Yeah.
But on the tournament organizer side, they'll probably counter with, well, there were less females, so there was less need for a larger prize pool.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the idea of providing a safe space for females, but I don't think segregation is the way to do it when it comes to competitive format.
Right.
Because if I'm a female and I enter a competitive tournament
Mm-hmm.
and it's females only, and I'm the best female gamer,
Mm-hmm.
well, what if I place in a co-ed tournament and I still place first? I'll still be referred to as the best female player instead of the best player.
Right.
And I've seen that with Alicia from the fighting game community. She's mentioned that
Axel.
that's happened to her.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's right.
Mm-hmm.
She's earned her title and she should be given the correct title.
Yeah.
So I think it's an unpopular opinion for me to have, because a lot of people do think segregation's great,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it adds any legitimacy to females in gaming if you continue to treat them differently.
Yeah. No, I agree. There's a lot of different opinions, but at the end of the day, you know, we have to come together and just game it out. You know,
Game
just
it out.
compete, have fun, without any slurs like on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't think the hate's necessary, but when people are behind a keyboard, it's easy for them to let their feelings flow.
I swear I was on the point, but it's okay. Okay. Yeah, no, but I agree. Yeah. Twitter is usually where you can just be whoever you want. Oh, okay. Play the game. Which one was this one? No, I'm not part of this one.
What do you mean you're not part of it? You're literally the play of the game.
There was a better moment, I think. Oh no, this was pretty godlike.
I'll give that an up.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all the questions. Did you want to end it off just by introducing yourself?
Introducing myself?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like other than my name and title?
No, that's pretty much it. Yeah, no, thank you for the interview. I appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thanks so much. We'll be back for sure. When's your next big event?
October Nope, October is the one we're planning currently. Our next one is August 24th. It's the Collegiate Rocket League event.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're very, very excited for that. And then after that, our next big tournament is the weekend after. We're doing an Extra Life charity stream.
Oh, that's sick.
We want to show that gaming is a force for good. So we're opening up our 46 PCs. If you're a streamer and you want to stream for Extra Life and raise money, then we're not charging you. Come in, spend the full
That's
24
crazy.
hours. We're providing food, prizing. The prizing for streamers, if you hit a donation tier, so if you raise $25, $50, $100, we'll give you a prize, and you can either keep it or raffle it off to your viewers, who are the ones actually donating to your stream. So
That's crazy.
it's meant to be a community fun time.
Rolling, 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 rolling. Island boys, we the chosen. Double cup, mixing potion with the Sprite, yeah. This shit's for life, I'm good for the night, yeah. Zombie, zombie, been walking with my eyes closed. Zombie, zombie, hit the plug on the iPhone. Check the time, cause I'm lost between the time zones now. Medusa with the snake eyes when the dice roll now.
We just wrapped up our interview with Sarah. We're gonna have a new vlog for you guys, so stay tuned. I'll see you guys soon.